Most of us think we know who we are, but the truth is we don't. We know the mask. We know the version we built to get through life. And sooner or later, you hit that moment where something cracks. You see yourself clearly for the first time, and it's not always pleasant, but that honesty is where everything starts. If you've ever thought, I don't like who I've become, and I don't know why, this episode will make sense of that. The first time I saw myself clearly, it wasn't dramatic. No breakdown, no collapse in the middle of the room. It was quiet. It usually came when life slowed down a second, late at night, early morning, lying in bed ill, or sat in the bath. Moments where the noise stopped. And that's when I'd feel it. Clarity, but fear. Yes, a fear that sat under everything I did. A fear that I'd hit the edge of something and I had no idea what was on the other side. I didn't see the mask straight away. I just felt tired. Tired of performing. Tired of proving myself. Tired of carrying the story I was supposed to play. And every time that feeling turned up, I'd pushed it away. I've got things to do, I would say, and not now. I've got to keep going. But it kept coming back because it wasn't a warning. It was the truth trying to get through. It took me years before I understood what I was actually looking at. At first I thought the real self was perfection, something mystical perhaps, something clean, something obvious, but it wasn't. When the mask finally slipped, the first thing I saw wasn't perfection. It was the part of me I didn't like, the part that chased admiration, the part that performed to feel accepted, the part that avoided stillness because I didn't want to hear what it had to say. That made me wince because it was honest. Most men never look at that. We avoid it because we think it'll break us, but it doesn't break you. It shows you what's been running your life. And here's the strange part. Under all the things I didn't like, there was one thing I did like, and that was courage. But real courage, not the loud shouty kind, the quiet kind that keeps showing up even when you're lost. I'd forgotten that was there, and underneath that there was softness. The little kid I used to be, lying in a hayfield, listening to the world, feeling connected to everything. That part never left, it just got buried. That was the first real sign I wasn't breaking, I was waking up. When the mask slips, people expect shame, but I didn't feel shame, not in the way most people mean it anyway. I'd been shamed so much as a kid that it had lost its power over me, and I knew life carries on after shame. What I felt was honesty, a drop in my stomach, a bit of panic, but mainly clarity. It was the moment I stopped pretending, the moment I said, right, that's me, that's the truth. And once you see it, well, you can't unsee it. The first thing that changed wasn't dramatic. I just stopped chasing people, stopped chasing admiration, stopped performing competence just to impress. I shifted from, look at me, to, how can I help? And when that happened, old parts of my life fell away on their own. Old connections, old habits, old expectations. I didn't push them. I just stopped feeding them. And the people who came closer, they weren't impressed by me. They were connected to me. They felt something real. They didn't need the mask. They responded to the bit underneath it. Michelle, my wife, was the first one who didn't need an explanation. She felt the shift before I could put it into words. That told me I wasn't going mad. Something real was happening, and that gave me strength to keep going. Stillness used to feel like a threat, like it was going to expose me. After the mask slipped, it changed. Stillness became a sanctuary, not a running away kind of sanctuary to be like an hermit, not disappearing, just letting myself stop long enough to see what was true and what was nonsense. That balance, letting the real self breathe while still living in the real world, that became the work. And stillness stopped being something I avoided. It became the place I rebuilt from. Here's the bit I still struggle to admit. I still wear masks. I don't know how not to, and I don't think any of us do. I still enjoy admiration, and I catch myself basking in it. But now I spot it, and once I do, the spell, it breaks really quickly, and I come back to what matters. Helping, listening, leaving a smaller footprint. That's the difference. The mask doesn't run the show anymore. If you're seeing yourself clearly for the first time and it stings a bit, don't panic. That's not shame, that's clarity. It's the first honest moment you've had with yourself in years. And no matter how messy it feels, it's the start of a real life, your life, not the one the mask built. You're not broken, you're waking up.